What's going on, everyone? It's been a long time since I recorded any video for you guys. I'm really sorry for that. And the reason was I was engaged in learning some new things in trading, and I'm working on something really productive for you guys to make trading easier for you and to give some values to this community. So that is being the one reason why I was away and I was refrained from making the videos. But now, from now onwards, I will try doing a weekly analysis, maybe a daily analysis for you guys on daily basis. And today we are going to do the a weekly analysis in gold, and let's see how it can move and what we can see in gold. Okay, so as you have seen, a massive move to the upside in gold before the election, and the reason was the geopolitical tension, central banks buying the gold, and some other fundamental reasons, and that is why we have seen this high. It was a aggressive move to the upside up to 27.95 in gold, and since the election results announced and we got the results in favor of Donald J. Trump, we saw a massive move to the downside. It is not that massive compared to this bullish move, but still we got this move to the downside. And the reason was very obvious that we got a massive strength in DXY. You can see here, this was the news impact. This was the after election impact that we got this massive move to the upside in DXY. And as a result of that, we have seen this move to the downside in gold. Okay, reason in DXY was very obvious because investors are now thinking that there will be an environment of higher interest rate by Donald J. Trump, and we can see uh, demand in US dollar as a result of that, and that was the reason we have seen this massive strength in DXY and this decline in gold. Okay, talking about the weekly time frame, this weekly time frame at the top shows a sign of weakness because it closed inside the body of this bullish candle, and now this become a order block, weekly order block, and such kind of move often indicates to a start of a new trend, and that's what we can see here. We got this bearish move, uh, bearish weekly candle. It was not that bearish, but still you can see we have a kind of hanging model. I'm not exactly aware about this, but I think this is a hanging candle which shows a sign of weakness, and this last week we have seen this bearish weekly candle. Okay, so what can happen next? We can see some more strength in US dollar, and as a result of that, we can see gold declining more, and up to which level it can decline, we will see. So this is the weekly candle which shows that gold is showing some sign of weakness. Daily time frame also, we got on Wednesday we got this massive move to the downside when the results were announced. On Thursday we got some profit taking and some kind of correction. It was a 50% move. Okay, it moved up almost 50%, and this from this golden zone it got reversed. It was a perfect level. If you mark this Fibonacci level, you know Wednesday's bearish move, we got this correction up to 50%, and then it moved to the downside. Okay, and now I think we can see it can move towards this level. This is an important support in daily time frame, and the level is 2615, 2600. So we can see gold sliding to this level in coming days, in coming week. Okay, let me switch it into the 4 hourly time frame. And if you look at the 4 hourly time frame, we got this major shift in structure in gold. This was the breakout level. Okay, this was a lower, sorry, higher low of this upside move. This was the lower, higher low. This was higher high. And since this higher low got a break here, we got this market structure shift. We got perfectly tapped to this level, which was uh, a low of the uptrend before, and we got this resistance here, and now I think we can see a move to the downside up to this 2600 level, which I've already mentioned. Okay, and for gold to be bullish, it will have to break above this level. If it is breaking successfully above that level, it can run for another new all-time high, but I think it looks unlikely for me, and I'm more biased toward bearish move, and we can see a move to the downside up to 2600 level. Okay, and the reason is very obvious. We have nothing new coming out of the geopolitical tension like in Middle East or Russia or Ukraine. We have nothing in terms of any geopolitical uncertainty. Okay, and we got this news recently of Donald J. Trump winning the election that will support the US dollar, and as a result of that, we can see a move to the downside up to 2600. And the central banks buying of gold, it is almost stopped, and it got priced in. So I think we have no reason to turn bullish here, and from here it should continue moving towards 2600. This is what I see. Okay, and let me see if we have Anything else? Yeah, this can be a uptrend. Perfect. Sorry. This is the low. This is the low of June 17, and we are marking our trend line from here like this. Okay, this is the first touch. This is the second touch. This is the third touch. This is the fourth touch. And now what can happen? We may see a pullback towards this level and then a move to the upside. Okay, we got this major market structure shift here at this level 2710, below which we got this continuation move, and then it backtested this low, and then now it can move to the downside like this. Okay, and this is going to be a very important level. We may see a huge reversal of a very impulsive reversal from here, and the level is going to be 2605 to 2615. Okay, so this move to the downside can stop here, and we may see a pullback, a reversal from here to all time high, because the sentiments are still in the favor of buyers, and this is why I think we may see some more move to the downside and then continue moving to the upside. Okay, and in any case, if we are getting a break below this 2610, 2615 level, then we can see continue move to the downside up to this level. Okay, that's going to be, this was our previous resistance. This was a previous resistance which can turn into support, which is around at 2520. Sorry, yeah, so 2515, 2530, this is where it can slide. This was a resistance earlier, we got a breakout, so we might see a bearish move to the downside up to this level. Okay, so these two levels are going to be very important, which is 2710, 2700, and 2605, 2615. Okay, this is my weekly view in gold. So we are bearish in gold. My weekly bias for gold will be bearish, and we can see some aggressive move to the downside up to 2600 level, and for bulls to get the upper hand and for bulls to get back into this market, it will have to break about 2700 level. Okay, and talking about the fundamentals and the important weekly events next week, so there is nothing special in next week. The first half is going to be calm because on Monday we have bank holiday in US and Canada, so there will not be any volume, I guess. And we have CPI on Wednesday, and on Friday we have retail sales. So it is not going to be that volatile week. Okay, and recently we got 25 basis points of rate cut from Fed, and it was already priced in, and that was the reason it was not that volatile. Okay, and I have mentioned that thing on my Telegram channel. If you're not the one who are not yet member of our Telegram channel, I would highly recommend you to join our Telegram channel. You will get some valuable insights because most of the time I'm active on Telegram rather than on my X. Okay, so this is going to be, if you want to screenshot this, that you can screenshot, and this is going to be my view for the gold. Okay, and I hope I was very clear on this. And to before ending this video, we will discuss the DXY as well. So this is the DXY chart. Okay, if you look at the DXY daily time frame, it shows quite bullish move. Okay, and the reason is obvious. The US election brings the volume volatility, and the results got a massive strength in US dollar. And you can see this Blake sideways channel which got, this is the first touch, this is the second touch, this is the third touch, fourth touch, fifth was almost there. And if it is breaking out from here like this, if we could break, then it will be a breakout and we can see a new high in dollar. Okay, and as a result of that, we can see a move to the downside in gold. Gold and Euro USD, GBP USD, this can go down. Okay, so I'm bullish on DXY, I'm bearish on gold, GBP USD, Euro USD, I'm bullish on USD JPY, and this is what I see in next week. Okay, I hope I'm very clear on what I'm trying to explain. If you even switch it into the weekly time frame, there is no signs of weakness. In the daily time frame, we it shows no weakness. Okay, we got a little move to the downside, but it got faded out. It was almost 50%, same way in the gold. So if we are anyway breaking above 105.5, 106 in gold in DXY, then it will continue moving up, and the next resistance would be this fair value gap we can see, or a liquidity gap. This can also be a buy side liquidity after breaking out, because like it is a rule, whenever you are seeing a channel, the swing high of that channel must get a impulsive break. Okay, this is how a breakout should happen. So if it is breaking above this level, then this high will also get broken, and we have this fair value gap or this liquidity gap here at 1099.5, 108.5. Okay, so I see it bullish. Okay, so this is what I see in gold and in DXY. If you want me to cover anything else, then please comment, or you can DM me on X, or you can DM me on Telegram, and I will try to cover everything. Okay, from now onwards, I will try to cover our daily videos, daily analysis, daily trade ideas, not only in gold, in Nasdaq, in DAX, Bitcoin, and JPY. So these are going to be my pairs. These are going to be my watch list from now onwards, and I will try to deliver as much values as I can to the private members and to the public Telegram members, both. Okay, it's obvious that in private members we are going to send some more updates, more educational content. So that's it for the day, and I look forward for next week, for a profitable next week, and I wish you all a very profitable week ahead. Thank you, and have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend.